So today we're going to be looking at this a really big failure bush in the V.A.G range. It covers so many models from about 2010 onwards. They used it across so many different platforms, from their smallest vehicles to some of their largest vehicles. We're just going to show you basically how they fail and what our solution is to stop your headaches. So it's a nice simple pressed steel wishbone that we have here, and the bushes that they press into them are these quite heavily voided bushes. So these have been taken out of our test vehicle, and looking at them on this side, you can see they're actually permanently deformed. So this inner tube is actually sitting on quite a severe angle at this point. It's actually slightly offset itself from the bush as well. So this has actually caused our customer some tracking issues as well, trying to align it. If we take a look at the other bush here, we can actually start to see some cracking starting to appear as well here, which would lead to quite a catastrophic failure, you know, in no time as well. So these mostly fail because of, you know, the large voids. They have these very large voids which can actually be felt during steering, going around corners. The actual whole tube actually, the bush can actually move into these voids, causing a kind of loose steering feel as well. And obviously the more times it rotates and twists, the rubber starts to crack, and we end up seeing this exact failure. There can also be some issues with debonding, and basically it's, you know, it's just not good enough. So our solution here is a cotton reel design where we press in a steel sleeve first. We push the cotton reel in and push the tube in. The wishbones are absolutely perfectly fine, absolutely okay to reuse again. This is what we always want, you know, save time and money. So in this bush design, it is, you know, it is a lot stiffer in the radial direction, so you don't get this loose steering play. So there isn't these big horrible voids down the side. Now, the material it's in, if anyone's worried about the actual wishbone itself, we still actually get the full rotational movement that you need for the wishbone to act as it should. So as a quick demonstration, so we'll just show you, this is how it would obviously be in the subframe itself. We'll just gently tighten it up. So this is basically what movement the wishbone is going through at this point. Up and down, and that's it. So when you're going around a corner, there's a lot of radial force this way. Because our bush is stiffer, it's not giving you that unwanted movement, while still giving you the wishbone potential to rotate up and down to take them bumps nicely. So it shouldn't be affecting any sort of comfort. So taking a closer look at this OEM bush here, we're just going to replicate again the movement just to show how loose it actually is in there. So I'm applying very little force. So this is really uncontrolled movement here. Again, this is what they want, real easy for the wishbone to move up and down. But as soon as you get any actual side loading going around the corner, this bush is actually going to be deflecting up and down rather than round like this as well. So having ours with an unvoided design stiffens that up and it gives you a much nicer steering feel without affecting any comfort.